I'm here with Keith Warren, Director of Cesa, and Doug Fryatt, CFSP author and lecturer. First of all, Keith, what is CFSP and why is Cesa involved with it?
We're the Catering Equipment Suppliers Association, and we're responsible for running the Certified Food Service Professional Programme in the UK and indeed across Europe. The programme is designed to provide the whole breadth of the industry, whether they're operators, consultants, dealers or manufacturers. It's designed to give them the operational knowledge they need to know about the food service industry so that they can apply that in their daily jobs.
So how does it operate and where is it recognised?
The programme operates globally. It's a global programme that's delivered nationally, and it's recognised as being the industry qualification for product knowledge and also for experience, because once somebody has become CFSP accredited, we also evaluate their experience, length of service within the industry. If they come through the craft side, we take those skills into account, or indeed if they're through the manufacturing or design side, the skills that they've picked up through their career. This leads them to be the platinum, gold or silver accredited CFSP individuals. And as a result, they can use the initials after their name on their business cards and letters, and it's a global recognition of the product knowledge and experience that they've gained at their time in the food service industry.
So what do you have to do to be certified?
To become CFSP certified, you have to sign on to the programme and read an in-depth study guide that covers all aspects of the industry. Once you've worked through this in a systematic manner, perhaps with colleagues or individually, and studied it at your own pace, you attend a one-day seminar that takes you through the key points that you're going to need to know ahead of the test that's going to follow the following day. That consolidates the knowledge and information you need and develops some of the concepts that you need to understand. That's followed by a half-day test of 180 questions that evaluate the learning that you've picked up during the course of the programme, and based on achieving a 75% pass mark, you become CFSP accredited.
So what are the benefits of being CFSP accredited?
Being CFSP accredited means that you get the recognition of customers, colleagues, and indeed anybody else in the industry who sees those initials after your name, because it is the only professional qualification for the supply side of the industry. As a result, you receive a certificate, a PIN badge, and also privileged access to certain events and activities across the year that we organise as the Catering Equipment Suppliers Association.
So where should people go to find out more information?
Anybody interested in finding out more about CFSP or signing up to the programme should either go to the cfsp.org.uk website or talk to us at the Catering Equipment Suppliers Association, and we'll be pleased to explain and help them over the course.
I'm now here with Doug Fryatt. Doug, we've just heard from Keith about the benefits of having the qualification, but what is the content of the programme?
Good question. But before I get into the details of what the content is, I would just like to say that the entire program is designed for virtually everyone in the food service industry, no matter what your role is, no matter what segment you work in within the food service industry, from a salesman, from a dealership, for a salesman from an equipment supplies manufacturer, from a general manager or a hotel operator, to a server or a cook working in a restaurant. This entire program is designed to be very, very holistic and very, very systemic, so it virtually applies to everyone who's working in the industry. Having said that, just a very, very brief overview of the content. 20-page content or 20 chapters associated with the CFSP manual and program, and it covers everything from the history of the industry to understanding some of the major issues that are driving the food service industry on a global basis, to how products get distributed within the food service industry, meaning how do they get from the manufacturer or the supplier of the product or service down to the actual food service operation. Another major component is design, and there's several different chapters associated with design. You get into the very basics of design, some of the do's and some of the don'ts, some of the things that have proven to be very, very effective in design, some things that are not quite as effective. Also associated with design are utility requirements and what various approvals are associated with good design. For example, the CE mark is extremely important for the UK and for all of Europe, but in various parts of the world or other parts of the world, there are other different types of approval agencies that are associated with product going to those particular countries. Then we get into the equipment and supply needs. There is a tremendous number of different pieces of equipment that is found, I should say, in various types of food service establishments all over the world, from small fryers to very, very large pieces of cooking equipment, to utensils, to hand tools, to power tools, to manual tools, and various pieces of equipment that are designed to help food service operators and everyone who is working in a food service operation do a much more effective design, or effective job, I should say, with their particular jobs. Then we move into warewashing. We've made this wonderful mess within our restaurant. Now we have to clean up. So what are the various pieces of equipment, what are the various types of systems associated with warewashing systems or dishwashing systems, and what are the other pieces of equipment that are normally associated with warewashing and dishwashing within a food service operation. Then we move into what we refer to as technology, and how is new technology affecting, in a positive way, food service operations. Everything from hardware applications to software applications are discussed in this particular chapter. And we end things off by talking about sustainability and waste management, a very, very important subject matter to all food service operators on a global basis. And here we talk about what food service operators can do to help improve their sustainability footprint and help manage their waste. Everything from buying locally produced food, to reducing energy, to reducing water consumption, and what are some of the very good practices that operators can put in place in order to help with sustainability and waste management issues. And that, in few words or less, is the basic overview of what the CFSP program is all about. And again, it's designed for virtually everyone in the food service industry, not one particular segment, but virtually everyone.
Thank you. So if you'd like to know more, click onto the website at www.cfsp.org.uk.